This week on Chuckload of Comics, summertime is over. It's time to count down the top 5 summer movies of 2018 as voted by you guys.
You people.
It's Viewer's Choice Day right here on Chuckload of Comics. Hey guys, welcome to Chuckload of Comics Summertime. Happy Labor Day, by the way.
Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. I hope you guys are all enjoying your 3-day weekend, maybe 4-day weekend.
Barbecuing outside.
Sadly, today marks the end of summer. So what better way to celebrate the coming of a new winter than by counting down the 2018 best summer movies as voted by you guys.
That's right.
We threw up the bat signal and you guys answered big time. We got thousands and thousands of comments and answers. You said what your favorite summer movies were. We added them all up. We're going to count them down for you. Before we do that, it's time for a weekly subscriber shout-out.
Yeah.
This week's subscriber shout-out goes to a YouTube channel called Marvin's Channel.
Great name, Marvin.
Marvin is currently sitting at 123 subscribers. You guys should be 124. Go find Marvin. Join the Marvin's Channel family.
I love it.
Let him join your YouTube family. The dude watches videos. He comments really long comments. He actually will watch your entire video, critique it. You know, super cool guy, man. He's an active YouTuber.
Yeah, really appreciate that.
And that's what you want. You want active
absolutely.
YouTubers.
You want to know how to improve or what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and so we appreciate it, Marvin. Keep it up.
Marvin's Channel, guys. Find him on YouTube. Become a subscriber of Marvin's Channel. So, getting into our list. Before we kick off our top 5, we have to mention the honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Again, as voted by you guys, the honorable mentions were voted on but did not quite make the top 5 list.
Yep.
This year's honorable mentions are Jurassic World 2,
Okay.
A Quiet Place, Ready Player One, and Mission Impossible Fallout.
Wow.
Shauna, any of those? You have your favorites on the honorable mention list?
Mission Impossible and Quiet Place.
Definitely.
Both of those were great.
Quiet
I
Place.
would probably personally put them in my top 5.
I would certainly put A
So-
Quiet Place in my top 5. But again,
Yeah.
these are not our picks. These are your picks.
Yep.
So yeah, me too. I also would have added Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Yes.
If you haven't seen Won't You Be My Neighbor, the Mr. Rogers documentary, by far the best movie of the year.
I agree.
Not just best
thinking about
documentary,
it.
it's best film of the year. Fantastic. If you have a chance to see it, you need to go see Won't You Be My Neighbor. That aside, let's go ahead and do our top 5 list as voted by you guys.
Drum
Coming
roll.
in at number 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Nice.
Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas came together to make one of the best superhero sequels, comedic superhero sequels
Ever.
we've ever seen. Comedic.
It's great.
It was fantastic. It was absolutely wonderful. Currently sitting at 88 and 80 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
The movie made $595 million at the worldwide box office. Nothing to sneeze at. That's $80 million more than the first Ant-Man made.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
For a sequel, a superhero sequel, to top the original, especially for kind of an underappreciated character like
Yep.
Ant-Man, to make an extra $80 million is fantastic.
Paul Rudd kills it, though.
Paul Rudd crushed it. Wonderful future Easter eggs for Infinity War 2,
Yeah.
Avengers 4. Great. If you haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, which obviously you have because you voted for it, that's why it came in at number 5.
That's right.
Coming in at number 4, one of my favorite movies of the year. I'm so glad you guys voted for this thing. This thing actually got a lot of votes, and I was really surprised. Of course, we're talking about Solo, A Star Wars Story.
Yes.
Solo, A Star Wars Story is currently sitting at 71 and 64 on Rotten Tomatoes.
You know, it could be worse.
Well, it's better. It's better. When it first premiered, it was much lower on Rotten Tomatoes. It squeaked to $392 million.
And
Not a good worldwide take for Solo, A Star Wars Story. It's the lowest grossing Star Wars movie of all time.
Did they even recoup their budget?
Production budget,
Production
yes.
budget? Okay.
But once you add in all the marketing and the promotional stuff,
No.
I don't think they did. I think it's clearly a loss for
Yeah.
Disney, but hey, they can afford it. I thought it was great. I love
did
Star
too.
Wars.
It was
I love.
fantastic.
You give me any Star Wars movie, I will go watch
Yep.
it. I don't care. And I know people. It was a hard pill to swallow. Alden Ehrenreich taking the place of Harrison Ford as Han Solo, but I thought he did a wonderful
great
job.
Yeah.
I loved it. So glad it made the list. Coming in at number 3, an animated movie, an animated sequel.
Animated sequel.
An animated superhero sequel.
Right.
10 years after the original. Of course, we're talking about Incredibles 2, sitting at a 93 and an 87 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's unbelievable.
Very high scores. What's more unbelievable is its worldwide take. It made $1.2 billion.
$1 billion.
And it's still in the theater.
That's double of what the first one made
It
10
is.
years ago.
It's exactly double. The original made $633 million.
Oh my gosh.
The new
That's
one came out
insane.
with 1.2 billion, and it's still in the theaters.
Dare I say, that's incredible.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. You guys obviously loved it. We got tons and tons of votes. That was almost number 2, but it didn't
Wow.
quite. It still landed at the number 3 spot. What landed at the number 2 spot was a bit of a surprise.
Shocked me.
Probably one of the biggest, well, by far the biggest movie of the year. Avengers 3, Avengers Infinity War comes in at number 2.
Number 2. It was
Not
my
number 1. Currently sitting at 83 and a 91 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Infinity War made $2 billion at the worldwide box office.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. It was the 4th highest grossing film of all time, not directed by James Cameron.
Right?
Currently, number 1 is Avatar. Number
Then
2 is
Titanic.
Titanic. Number 3 is Star
Force
Wars.
Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Yep.
Then Infinity War. Then Jurassic World. Jurassic World somehow is holding on to the number 5 spot. I don't think it's going to last after the new Avengers movie comes out.
Yeah,
But
they'll get bumped.
what can you say about this movie? Everybody loved it. It was fantastic. The Russo brothers knocked it out of the park again.
So excited for number 4.
Yeah.
Yay.
Who isn't? I'm really surprised this didn't make the number 1 pick.
I am too. It was my number 1 pick.
But what did make the number 1 pick?
What's that, Chuck?
Another sequel. The 3rd sequel to make our
In the
list.
top 5
All
list.
of these have been sequels, ironically. I just kind of noticed that.
Yeah.
Number 1, Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Sitting at 83 and an 86 on Rotten Tomatoes, Deadpool 2 pulled in a whopping $734 million
Wow.
at the worldwide box office, and it's also still in theaters.
That's true.
Select theaters. It's not, you can still see them at select AMC theaters.
R-rated.
Speaking
Walter
of-
wants to
speaking
join.
Speaking of things, Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2, people.
Our cat did not see Deadpool 2. Goodbye, Walter.
He just wanted to make a presence.
Yeah, the first Deadpool made 783, so it didn't top what the first Deadpool 2 Deadpool did, but Deadpool number 1 was lightning in a bottle. There
Yeah,
was
no kidding.
There was no topping the amazing performance from
Right.
Deadpool 1.
Your R-rated
R-rated.
superhero comedic movies, and then like you said, it's another sequel. Ryan Reynolds, you are knocking it out, man. This is
Ryan
great.
Reynolds, Terry Crews for a little bit.
Yeah.
Zazie Beetz crushed it. Everybody, Brad Pitt was so wonderful in this film. He absolutely destroyed his character. Yeah, Deadpool 2 made the list. That's it, guys. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Solo: A Star Wars Story, Incredibles 2, Infinity War, and Deadpool 2.
2.
Thanks a lot for voting, guys. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We got thousands of votes. Hope you guys are happy with the way it turned out. If you think we missed any, or if you think we got any of these wrong, blame yourself. Because
Yeah.
this is not our list. This is your list.
It's your list, but still let us know.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Join the Chuckload of Comics family by clicking that subscribe button down
Yep.
there. We're here every single Sunday. We are talking about comic book reviews,
Yep.
movies, nerd news, everything going on in the world of fandom.
And don't forget to
every
catch
single
us
Sunday.
at Ace Comic Con.
October 12th through the 14th, we're going to be broadcasting live from Ace Comic Con in
Mm-hmm.
October from Navy Pier, live from Chicago. It's going to be huge, so definitely click that subscribe button so you can catch all of the convention coverage
That's right.
this October. That's all we got, guys. Thanks again. Have a happy Labor Day.
Yay.
Enjoy winter, because it's coming.
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming. Bust out the coats. Enjoy your long weekend, guys. We'll see you here next week.
Bye-bye.